Hey everyone, Lensman here and welcome back to another episode of Encrypted. So we've had a few things going on. I believe last episode I said I was going to go fight the dragon. I have done that. So much easier with the angel ring. Very much easier with the angel ring. So I've done that. The other thing that I've set up is the Wither Killer. I put a second one of these XP solidifiers because we had the fluid XP and essence. So we got the two different types. I couldn't get it to mix, for example, so I just set up with two now. So we're working through the backlog of fluid XP that we're getting from both the nether, or mainly from the nether one, but we're getting essence from both sides, so to speak, from this crusher and the one in the nether. I've got this guy set up now. And I just googled it, right? It needs a redstone signal to run. So we've got the Wither Skelly spawn egg in here. We've got the XP jelly babies happening in here. I've just got the one height, so it only spawns them in this area. And all I need to do, hide that area again, is turn this on. You'll see the little green lights flashing. And then you'll see the skellies pop up, and they get harvested by this guy. So I did let this run for a bit. You saw a wither bone just come through there. It's rare, but I do get skulls, and at this point, I'm not super worried about how many I'm getting. I've had a few come through, and I have actually fought a wither. I decided to try and fight one. I wanted to see what would happen if if I spawned him on the moon. And the atmosphere didn't affect him, so I was just sort of playing around with that. But we do have 27 wither skeleton skulls, and what have we got in the way of soul sand? Wow, my spelling today. Soul sand, I'll probably have to go and pick up some manually. I don't believe I purge all of it through the system. What am I actually... Let's double check. Maybe I'm exporting it all. No, soul soil is going through here. So soul sand, I may just have to go and pick a little bit more up. We've got a bunch of tinted glass here, which is tough enough to withstand withers. So I wanted to attempt to build a little box, and we'll place a wither down, and I'll see if this thing can kill him. The mob crusher. I don't know if it will, but if you remember what I had set up with the mob crusher in terms of its range, it'll go all the way out to here. So I don't know whether it's worth me... But I might be able to... If I sit here, let's see what we can do here. Let's get an area. I'm going to use the floor as well. Oh, really? Gee, been a while since I repaired my pick. Oops. Oops, everyone. Can you go? Cool. It's all repaired. If I make an area, and again... we do... Should be able to spawn a wither in that area, right? As long as I make it tall enough. We pop this in here. Up enough to withstand a wither, right? As long as I make it tall enough, I think we'll be okay. And there's nothing stopping me actually building the front wall like here. Just to get that little bit of extra space, because it'll be in this sort of space. I want to... Oh, this is super dark, eh? Well, let's build... what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to go height of 4. But this actually all needs to be... I'm going to need a lot more than I expected. But I do need to protect the other parts of the spawn. Wow, that's dark. I did not expect it to be... I know it's... Look, don't get me wrong. I know it's darkened glass. Tinted glass, but... Wow. Let's get rid of the overlay thing. Maybe that's skewing us as well. Because that's dark. But no, it's super dark. Probably get other stuff spawning in here knowing my luck. It's like... I don't know what it's like for you guys. It's super difficult to see. Just the roof, I guess. This one. And at this point, I just want to make it enough that I can walk in there and place stuff down. Maybe because I didn't need any more blocks. Let's see what we can do. And this could be probably the worst thing I've done. Grab 3 of them. Let's grab 4 soul sand. And let's hope for the best. So in the middle here, again, makes it kind of difficult. It worked. So obviously what I'm testing is whether that thing can destroy it. Yes. Okay. Did we get the drops though? So I should have, like as I said, I fought one manually. Wow. All right, cool. We're good. So I can manually spawn it for a moment, because what I will need to do is if I want to build the Wither builder, it's going to require a supreme machine frame. The machine frame requires ether gas. Generally in this, it is you have a laser drill over a wither. I did do that in one of the other series, so that'll be something I'll need to revisit and build these. I've got them all queued up here ready to make, so we will make some of these items soon. But that's going to be my plan. If this thing can kill them, cool. We'll set up the build, we'll set up a ether gas or ether gas, I believe it's ether, extraction system with a wither in it. So we'll put a, what are they called? Stasis thing? Yeah, it's a stasis. That's the one, stasis chamber. We'll build one of them and that'll hold the wither in place. But if I want to manually build a, apart from it blowing a hole in the floor here. Let me just fix that up. Apart from it blowing the hole in the floor, we are able to build them in here, and it will detonate them. Did it give me TNT? What's the drops from a wither these days? Anyway, so we have the ability to get nether stars, albeit manually right now, but that will move us on our way. Levers, don't need tripwire hooks. Can get rid of that. All right, so I did say in the last episode that we would look at getting the reactor up and running, because there's going to be a bunch of materials that we need. Oh, I tried it. Here's an ultimate ingot. I made a recipe for the ultimate ingot, and if I hit here and hit start, these are all the things we're missing. So all these red ones. We've got quite a few to go for the ultimate ingot at this point. I just got that guy set up on here. This will eventually be an auto crafting table. So if I did the same thing with the singularity, I say I want an ultimate singularity, I want a recipe for it. And I pop that in here. And I write Singularity. Start. We've got, it's showing it's missing everything, but if I put storage buses or potentially whatever on all of these guys, some of these will, the ones that are turned off already have singularities in them. So I'm changing this around to set up with the exporters to be requiring a redstone signal, so that until I get at least one, I'll leave these on. Once I've got the one, I'll turn them off. I've got 15 oxygen singularities. All right, let's look at this water setup. I've got some other things here. I'm probably going to need a sink, or at least to tap into water over here. And we've also got water in the system. So what do I need? Item pipes. That might be enough. Let's make some items. Let's make some stuff to make, because what we want is reactor. Got the 36 niotic. I was going to put this in the basement. I was going to knock some walls out. But we're going to need a couple of things for that. We need redstone, coal, uranium or uraninite. So I need to make sure that I'm processing uraninite correctly and getting the double up. Uraninite. Got a crafting recipe. I'll need to set up an output. Pretty sure I've just got that crafting as a smelt. Maybe. There is obviously better ways of making uraninite. Oh, I already had it there. You can duplicate it in the energizing orb, which I just need to set up another process here. So let's look at getting this underway. So I need ice as part of it as well. So I was going to get a blast chiller and a few multi-servo presses to make sure we can make ice. So again, blast chiller, and then packed ice will just be in a multi-servo press, and then blue ice will be in a multi-servo press. So I need a blast chiller and 2 multi-servo presses. So one of these guys, I do this, nice, and go boop, and then do this one. Control click. Oh, I'm missing iron sheets apparently. Do I not have iron sheets set up for a recipe? Interesting. Iron sheet. Oh, that's why. Do I not have any other? Is that the only method for this one? Okay. Because, oh, that's right, because the other material sheets. No. I could have sworn I'm making plate. Okay. Oops. Yeah, iron plates. You can make iron plate. Let's just check our recipe here. Sheet. Do I not have a recipe set up for iron plates? Maybe not. So let's make an iron plate recipe, and hopefully that can trigger it across. Iron plate. Multi-servo press recipe, very nice. Do that. Oop. Elevator. Hello. Can I then make what I require? Which is this. Oh, so it's recipe. You can start that one. The recipe I've got here. Processing. Can I machine frame? It can take that. That one. Let's redo it with iron plates. You. One more time. All good luck. Right. Don't know how long that'll take. There we go. All right, so we've got our two presses. We've got our, let's get rid of that guy. So we're going to make ice first. So again, as I said, let's grab, need a couple of I've got some exporters here. Importers and the blast chiller, and some energy pipe. Where should I set this guy up? Kind of miscellaneous processing here, just little things happening. I've got water here too if I need it, or as I said, I can export. Power under here, power here. Let's see how compact I can make this. If I get... Can you export? If I do like this and have... I'm going to need a couple of packing dies, so let's get them made. So I need Invar plates and Constantan plates. Invar plate. Constantan plate. Go. Let's pop these upstairs. Oop. Because why not? Pretty sure I already have Invar and Constantan being made. Yes. Yes. Okay. So packing. Start. Cool. Let's see if we can get them happening. Good. It'll get there. Obviously just making the Invar plate first. Okay, so there's one. Second one will be a moment. Almost there. Cool. So there's our two packing dies. So my idea would be that I need to give them power. So I might be able to do that through the rear wall just for giggles. So let's... Child would probably be upset with me breaking the wall down for that, but let's give them power in the back, and then I'll run it down under the floor to be able to pick up this power feed here. Cool. It's funny, I'm so used to not having flight that I dug myself a hole to get out of there. Cool. They'll have power now. Yep, filling up. You need a packing die. You need a packing die. You, sir, need... in front of you. And an exporter. Yep. You are going to export fluid water. Just water. And then here. Perfect. So you will export on the top. You will import on the left. You will import on the bottom and export to the right. You will input on the left and export to the bottom. Cool. So then I just need, funny how I put this back in here. Where is my, there's my data cable. Bring you through here. And that should actually be active. Okay, so you're doing your thing. You're making ice. I need to turn on auto output. Good. I need to turn on auto output here. And you won't need auto output. So we'll get some augments set up in these guys. So it's a little bit faster, but let's fix up the floor. And the wall. Cool. And then, I'm going to need to punch through the floor here. So I'll just destroy the floor again. We'll do this. Cool. Not those ones. These ones. Very nice. So as it works, okay, obviously this will take a moment. I may need to speed up the input of water. I think we're good for like water in general. We got 2 million water in there. So let's grab, what are they called? Augments? No, they're called integral components. Let me grab 3 of them to make them fast. Let me get speed upgrades. 3 of them. And I don't know whether to do a stack up, whether stack upgrades help with fluid input, but that's a potential, right? All right, so let me get a few more exporters. Actually, I only need 1 exporter, don't I? For the reactor. Okay, so let's find a bit of a spot. I can't go down much more. Our main power cell is here. Is that our biggest pipe upgrade we can go? No, there is a ultimate, which we may need to look into. So let's come back here. And let's dig a bit of a hole. Because we need to feed power in here somewhere. And I think the reactor is, from memory, 3x3x4. Again, I don't need this much space wide, but I'm just making enough room. So let's go 1 more row back. I don't want it instantly on top of everything. And I'm actually going to go down into the floor. As I said, I think, from memory, 3x3x4. Yes. So, with that in mind, we have our inputs here, and our output is here. So I will need power coming out here. At that point, this won't do it. So if we open this guy up, Its generation should be 25,000 forge energy a tick. Comparison, this guy's making 2,000 a tick. And inputs it requires. So let's get the exporter and pop him there. So it requires uraninite, it requires redstone, coal, and ice, or packed ice, as the case may be. So I need redstone, coal. We have one packed ice and uraninite. Ooh. Let's get our speed upgrades and component and stuff like that. So they should be done. There's our 3 resident things. Speed upgrades, and might just really quickly see if we can make a stack upgrade. Because I do want, I am unsure. It's been a hot minute, but I am unsure if that makes a big difference on fluid output. Speaking of fluid output, need more output from my coffee cup there. Right, let's. Why did I go downstairs? I want to be upstairs because my things are over here. You, and you. Faster. Not enough water coming in. What does stack upgrade do? Not a lot. Oh, hang on. It's full. Do you know what though? Yeah. Has some speed upgrades as well. It'll just stay full. Cool. Power's still going up. That one's struggling a touch. So we will need to work on how we can get more power into here. And it's probably limited by this guy at the moment. Potentially, from memory, this is... It's all over the place, isn't it? Oh no, it's going down quite quickly. We will need to upgrade our dimensional cells. So if we go dimensional, we're currently running with the regulars. That one, I think. Maybe we're just going with simples. If we can get to the advanced, so you look at this one. This can hold 250,000. This can hold 1 million. This can hold 4 million, and they have different outputs. So this is a simple one. So we do need to go to at least the regular. I'll need emeralds and prismarine and diamonds, etc. I do want to do this. Next episode, once we get this power going, next episode I want to work on the resource simulator now that I have a nether star. So let's just pop down here. Redstone, coal, uraninite, and packed ice. I'm not going to connect him up just yet. I do need some more cable. Cable. Sure. Okay. And let's just get this, and I'll put some speed upgrades and stuff on it eventually. Cool. Connected up. It's currently filling. We will put on auto mode. So what auto mode does, reactor will stop when it's full, and it'll start when it has less than 70% of energy. Kind of wish big reactors had that functionality, but this is pretty decent. So we are currently producing 17,000 forge energy a tick, and that's because we don't have much in the way of solid coolant here. So the packed ice, the only one I've got is in my hand. I pop it in. It knocks the temperature out. Still running quite hot. We're running at 11,000. It's not great. Oh, it needs fluid as well. My bad. Let me get a second exporter. I think it needs fluid. So let me go export. I'll grab 10 of them going. I only need one at the moment. Some of this stuff away. Importer, can I have you? Good. Pop down here. Oop. Let's dig around to the back. And we will put another exporter here. We will make you a fluid exporter. We will do water. Nice. And we'll hook that cable up. Boom. Coolant in there. Temperature's coming right down. Generation factor should go up now. So the solid coolant here combined with the liquid coolant brings the temperature of the reaction down, which pushes your output up to a max of 25,000, and we can pull out 100,000 forge energy a tick. So this is almost full. It should turn itself off like that. Temperature has stopped coming down because it's not using anything. And same here with uraninite. Again, I need to automate and duplicate uraninite because I don't seem to have a ton coming in. Got a bit. Don't get me wrong, we've got a bit. Got 8 and a bit thousand. But that could be chewed up reasonably quickly. So again, this over here, as soon as it generates the packed ice, which again, it's not the fastest in the world. Maybe I could set up I could probably set up another blast chiller on top of this guy. We're getting this quicker. Not a bad thing. I might do that off camera. Pop a second blast chiller up here, and double the ice output to be able to double this output to make the blue ice. Blue ice is what I should be pushing in there. My bad. Blue. Use me for a moment. Let's be smart about this. Not packed ice. It's blue ice. Cool. And that once this will go, this will actually have a different property. But yeah, we can now hook up. I'll work some way of getting the power down and into the bottom of here. And at a decent tick. I mean, we're pretty full at the moment, but we do burn through quite a bit of charcoal. This will be more efficient. So either that, or I hook this guy up to just the fusion reactor and we continue running off charcoal. That's an option as well. Maybe I just move this guy. Maybe I've gone to all that effort to place him in the basement when really I should pop him over here. Up with this guy. And then direct output the power into the reactor. And then we'll prioritize all those destruction, the fission stuff that we need for all the different materials. We'll push through here. I think that's a good idea. I'll move that reactor. We'll pop him up over here. And maybe I'll make a second one for when I do the... What's this one? This one's fission. We'll do a fusion one. Maybe we'll pop the fusion ones over here. But yes, can't fit the other. Might fit in there? It'll just squeeze in there. But I think it's smarter for me to put the reactor here and then I'll put the fusion one over there and the reactor behind it. Cool. Wrapping up point. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you all in the next episode. Bye now.